Retro anime. How did we find it? How does it hold up? Unpacking the ins and outs of being an old school nerd and proving that 80s kids can't remember a damn thing right. These are the mindless midlife musings of the anime nerd.
Welcome to Mindless Midlife Musings of the Anime Nerd. I'm Rick, and I'm joined by the rest of our panel, Lanette, Vic, and Brian. Hello, everyone.
What's up, y'all?
Hello, hello.
Hey, people.
All right, well, in today's episode, we discuss another one of our panelists' top 10 anime of all time. Today's top 10 is Lanette's. So now, Lanette, I'm very excited to hear this top 10, because while Brian, Vic, and I have decades of history together, we've only just become friends around the nature of this podcast. So this would be a great window into your fandom. So I'm very excited. So with that, I will let you take it from here.
I will say it was very hard. I had about 100 anime listed in my thing and realized that there's no way that I can talk about all of them. Quick gloss. Yes, I watched Angel Sanctuary, X. Dragon Ball Z, Akira. But none of those are on this thing.
Did you go back to like revisit anime in your decision making processes? Yeah, awesome.
Yes, I did. And that is how Akira lost out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to put this in there. And then I was like, no, I can't put that in there because this one's better. But so hopefully you guys have fun. I kind of had fun doing it, but it's cool.
I'm excited. Are we doing honorable mentions or are we doing straight into the top 10?
I chose 2 honorable mentions.
Awesome. Well, let's do it.
Yeah, this one is for free. I don't want to get hurt. So max my defense. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this, but if you've ever asked the question, how do the bad guys taste? And
Whoa, stop it. Hold up.
I maxed out my defense.
How do the bad...
Yeah. How do the bad guys taste?
Oh,
love that
my
simple
God.
description.
I love this.
She, in her first big battle, she loses her weapons, she loses her armor, but she has poison defense against the Hydra, and her way to beat it was to eat it. No. That's the very first episode.
I love this. It's amazing.
And so this is about a girl, Maple, who goes into a virtual reality, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. And I had to Google that because all they ever said was VR MMORPG. It's called New World Online.
Oh my gosh.
This is a very funny, only 2 seasons of it, but it's basically what happens to a girl who doesn't want to get hurt. So she maxes out her defense and then plays the adventure book game where she picks the weirdest adventures and comes up with crazy pieces. But this is just the beginning of the first episode that I'm showing in the clip.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's just really fun to watch.
Almost impervious.
Yeah, she's like, a level 12 tank and a level 1 character.
That is amazing.
Mhm.
I love that. It's great.
Terrible. She fights his bunny for over an hour. And then, because it can't hurt her and she doesn't have a weapon, really.
Right. So she can't hurt it much either because of the...
And it keeps my aggroing. So.
Yeah. So 1 hour later.
1 hour later.
What's great about this one is that the mods in the game, they're like, she keeps on beating everything.
Yes. Yeah, so it is a very enjoyable anime if you ever get a chance to watch it. My mom got hooked on it. She loved watching it. She's like, "What are you watching?" But yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely going to check this one out.
So it's very cute if you want to watch it, but she goes
It's a relaxing series.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not like hella long. You said it's 2 seasons, but two 12-episode seasons
like
kind
12,
of thing?
24 episodes, I think.
2
Love it.
seasons. That's it. And she just, if you ever want to see what happens, her go-to is eating the bad guy.
I'm so in. I'm going to go get this right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's on Crunchyroll.
Oh,
It
perfect.
is on Crunchyroll.
Even better.
Yes. So, all right.
All
So
right.
moving on to the next one.
All right.
What's that?
Ooh.
Death.
All right.
Yes, Death Note.
Death Note. That's a strong
Ryuk.
honorable mention.
Yes, Ryuk is my favorite, mostly because he is the best character who just goes, let's see what happens to the world while throwing a Death Note into it. This is one of the series that I couldn't understand how I got hooked on it
Yeah.
because I didn't really get some of the parts. I didn't
Sure.
understand how you could rip a page out of the notebook and it still have power.
Ooh,
My
man.
thought was, if you can still do that, why don't you just rip it up into a bunch of pieces and then throw it out in the world and see what happens? But that's just me.
Well, I
But
mean, this,
a lot of this, yeah,
Now you know
it's quite
Lanette's
crazy.
scarier than light.
So, L was fun. I liked watching L go
Yeah.
through his crazy, and then Yagami, he's just psycho. I don't understand that one, but
You know,
this
I'm
one
all
has
about the campaign of bringing what was it? What was the name? Green
Ryuk?
Goblin?
Ryuk?
Ryuk.
Yeah,
No,
Ryuk.
the Green Goblin.
Yeah, oh, you talking about the actor, Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, William Dafoe. They want him to play.
So
He
Ryuk.
Oh, he did play.
Yo, he was
did.
Ryuk, and it was tight,
He was
man. I
Ryuk. Yeah.
give him all the credit. He was the best thing about that movie. His Ryuk was
Yes.
excellent.
Yes. I hated
Yeah.
everything else about the movie, but when
Yeah.
Ryuk, when it was Willem Dafoe, I was like, okay, I can watch this. Let's just
Yeah.
see what else happens. But
Yeah,
yes,
he was very cool. Awesome. I
this
love
is-
it.
this-
That's a great. It is controversial that this didn't make anyone's top 10 yet. That's very
I
interesting.
know.
Dude, we're
This is one
not
of
emo.
those-
That's why we're not.
This
emo.
one, well, it's one of those anime that is revered by many. It's one of those that people like. How can you call yourself an anime fan if you haven't watched this kind of anime?
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But I don't get
very,
it.
very
It's
good.
like,
Just
Yeah.
so much
I feel like
anime
there's-
out there, though.
yeah, I feel like there's drugs in the water or something when people go to watch this anime. Because I don't know how I don't even know how I got hooked on it, but I did.
Yeah. I think it was just a fun trip.
Yeah.
I like how you got to talk about. Yeah, Death Note. It's such it's a fun trip. Death
Well,
Note.
it is it's one of the things that's an interesting concept that just escalates, right? It asks a very
Yes.
simple question. If you had a book that could do this, and then it just kind of keeps going. So I totally get why it's a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah.
I have my own issues with it, but it's still overall, I get why it's revered. So
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it. All right, this is
All
it.
right. Now let's go into
Top
top 10.
10.
What made
Now comes
Here's
the
number
hard part. Oh man,
There we go.
Naruto.
Naruto?
All right.
Neji's story is the one that I liked with this one
Yeah.
for that, and then also Hinata's when she lays a smackdown on a bunch of bees. So
Oh man.
introduction of Gaara into this was great.
Yeah.
Watching the Gaara fight was what drew me in with that one. Of course, as you see it now,
Yeah.
but it was
now-
it was tough.
Yeah. Do you so now I know I haven't seen the rest of it, but like I don't know if Shippuden made your list, but what put Naruto in your top 10 over Death Note and Bofuri?
Jiraiya.
Yeah.
That is a good answer. Unexpected, but good answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Jiraiya is the one who made
He
it.
is the master Roshi of the series.
I dig
Right?
it.
Yes. Yes. When I met him in this series, I was like, okay, this is my dude. Even though he
Alright.
just likes to perv out on people, this is my dude.
Oh my
You know,
gosh.
but it had a lot of good character growth. You know, Neji made
Yeah.
me sad in
Yeah.
Shippuden. But
Okay.
and Jiraiya. Oh, that'll come later. But
I dig it.
but yeah, so we here's the clip with the bees. This is Hinata's fight. This is actually a filler
Oh.
episode. So if
Okay.
you didn't watch the fillers, you didn't get this episode.
So many fillers, though.
Yes, there were
Well, I
so
mean-
many. Yes.
I think
So
the
this
last
is one of the
50 something
few.
episodes of the first
Right.
series was filler, and it was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
Some
honestly,
people hit their limit.
with these longer anime, it is difficult for a lot of people to get into because they feel overwhelmed. There's just too much
Yeah.
to watch. So, the fact that it ends up in a lot of people's top 10, that means something in this, and not just our top 10. I mean, like even the fans have been submitting materials, it makes it into theirs too. And it's a testament to it that despite its length, it seems to still hold people,
Yeah.
So very cool. I dig it.
All right.
next.
Mm-hmm. And it's like,
though,
and this
it
is
fits in the rules
Look,
that you
look.
set.
absolutely
If you guys
and
going to
this
sit
is
here and communicate back and forth, you could just let us know.
this is exactly why I this is how you know that I have no idea what's coming. So yes, Naruto Shippuden
Shippuden.
is
Naruto
number 9.
is
All
number
right.
9.
All right, lay it on me. Let's go. Talk
It
about it.
it would have gone higher,
Yeah.
except for bad things happened to Jiraiya that made me cry. I legit cried when that happened.
I was
And then
severely unhappy.
and then I truly bawled with what happened with Neji. So that's the only reason why this is at 9 and not a
Yeah.
little higher.
Okay.
Visually, I loved it. I loved Kurama. I loved the song, the
Yeah.
little Bijou and Jinchuriki song. I loved it. It was great. It was awesome. 500 episodes is a lot to take in. So
It is.
So fun fact, I
Congratulations
think it was
to-
after a Comic-Con. Saw some clips and I was like, okay, I saw the first one until the 50 arc spoiler of the filler. So I was like,
Mhm.
okay, let me power watch it. I went through like 250 something episodes in 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And
That's
then I found out
impressive.
that it was a massive filler arc and I was like, okay, I'm done.
Oh my gosh. So what is it about Shippuden that puts it above Naruto for you?
I think it
Good.
was the visual animation that
Yeah.
gone through it. And then also the jumps in power, not just with Naruto, but
Yeah.
with Shikamaru and all of the other characters that start to go through. You see how they've grown, right? Because Shippuden shows up when he's older. You don't know what happened to everybody else. The one thing that got this, Sakura is actually cool in Shippuden.
Yeah.
In the regular Naruto, she totally sucked. I didn't like her.
Yeah.
And so in this one, I liked her better.
I think the pacing was a little bit better on Shippuden than it was in the original series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's probably an inaccurate description. I think that's what a lot of people like about it. And the fights feel more elevated in the Shippuden series.
Yes.
And I think that
Yes.
was a big thing. But that's like kind of like, not to draw too many parallels to it, but it really is sort of that generation's DBZ and how it took the concepts from Dragon Ball and then just sort of like, we're going to age everybody up. These fights are going to be a lot more intense and the stakes are going to be higher. And I think that just led to its success.
Yeah.
So number
All right.
8.
Number 8. I don't know if you guys
Number
have ever
8.
heard of this one.
Gokusen.
Gokusen.
Okay.
So this is one that was given to me out of a friend's suggestion as she visited Japan, and she found
Okay.
this. This is the daughter of a Yakuza, Kumiko, who dreams of becoming a teacher. Who
Was that the
winds
Gruff,
up
the crime dog?
who winds up at like a school for boys, but for truant
Okay.
boys, for bad boys, right?
Oh, okay.
And so they really push the limits of her Yakuza self coming out and her teacher self coming out.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to watch. Like, these are the main characters. So the
Okay.
opening theme puts you in there. And the dog is funny.
I can say I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. So is it kind of like slice of life? Is that sort of the
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is. We just add in, you just happen to be part of the Yakuza.
right? Just happened to be it's
Just happened.
fantastic. Just happened to.
It's a sprinkle of crime.
Just a fun little summer romp. You just so happen to have parents who are Yakuza.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
amazing.
So that's how it turns out. Yeah, so you see in the background, that's all her Yakuza buddies and everything else. And it goes through and
Wow.
she's like, I don't want to be part of the Yakuza. I want to be a teacher. But then ultimately in the end, she becomes
She
a
like
Yakuza
accepts
teacher,
some of
basically.
the right. She can't help
You know.
can't help but utilize some of the resources at her fingertips.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
gotta buy.
beating
You
up
gotta,
If they still
school
have
kids.
fingertips after.
they-
I mean,
yeah.
Yakuza
Yeah.
and everything.
You gotta buy school
Uh,
supplies.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna go to the Yakuza.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
there are fun scenes in there, like she's about to have like a parent teacher conference or something, or do
Yeah.
something, and they have like a sake cup break in the Yakuza office. You know, they're just like, ah, it's it's overly played, very dramatic, and
Oh
I
man.
was glad I had to hunt for this. Like I couldn't find it online. I couldn't. I actually had to go
Wow.
to like a
Special
a
resources.
store that was in Japanese. And
Oh man.
pray that I didn't pay $1,000 for it.
Sure. Wow.
You know, yeah.
Amazing. I love it. I've never heard of this, and it's still
Yeah.
going on my list.
But
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a 2004 anime, so it's not in our list.
Yeah, no
That's
doubt.
fine.
Yeah, we can't watch it for the show, but I can watch it for me. I can watch it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I will say is some of the animation is funny. There's a
Yeah.
part where they go to Okinawa and she loses one of the students because he runs away. And then she finds them. And there's like this loving moment where they run together. And then her Yakuza self comes out and she just slaps the shit out of him. And they just had this big pear head.
You said it. Life of life. 'Cause that's exactly what that.
I love it.
It's
Wow.
not slice of life until someone gets smacked.
So I like the animation style. It is very
Mhm.
indicative of that era, which
Yeah,
is
it's definitely
yeah,
that that
yeah.
late 90s, early 2000s style, which
It
is
is. It is.
almost a
appreciate
lost
it.
art now.
It's great. Oh man. I don't even know how to ask good questions about this because I had no idea it existed. So
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
clips we're watching just
excited.
look fun.
I'm just
Yeah,
excited to check it out.
It's a very fun anime. It's I think there's only like 2 seasons of it, but if you get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend
So
it. And here's another one where she basically knocks her own student out.
So for our listeners, if Gokusen is something they were interested in watching, is this now widely available, or will we be sailing the 7 seas?
You might have to sail for this. I tried to
Oh.
search. It's not on Crunchyroll. You might be able to see it on
Oh
YouTube.
man.
Yeah.
What
So,
about
yeah.
VPN? If you use a VPN, it's like maybe not in America because we don't care
Right.
about the Department of Education. But
Yeah.
There's actually
Find-
3 seasons.
You find it on there's 3
3,
seasons.
okay.
Lynette's behind
See,
now.
I
She's gotta
couldn't.
catch
I
up.
only have just the one.
Amazing. Oh
But
my
yeah,
gosh.
it's
So
really
good.
fun to watch.
Fascinating.
1 second. Okay, I'm sorry, that 3 seasons isn't correct. That's for a live
Oh.
action version.
Oh, okay. They have a live action version? Boy,
On
this is
Amazon
just getting
Prime.
me more and more interested. Okay. All right, we are number 7.
of
And
course,
you can't.
Holy
can't-
shit. Hang
We knew
on.
this was going to be on the list. I just
No,
figured
I
it would be
did.
higher.
I'm just very interested about its positioning. Go ahead, Lynette. Call it out. What
All
are we
right,
talking
so-
about? Number 7.
Here's what we're talking about. Gotta let it play for a little bit.
Winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon.
All right.
Man.
If y'all don't know what that is, you don't deserve to watch anime anymore.
Terrible. That's fucking fire. Oh my gosh.
So yes, I'm gonna go now. Sailor Moon R. I had to look at this up. It's like you get Sailor Moon season 1 and then Sailor Moon R, which is supposed to be season 2. I've always thought of 1 and 2 as R, so that's what I'm gonna call it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mostly love it because they have like the brief intros of Pluto, and Pluto was always my favorite. So
Okay.
yeah,
So
and
now
Mhm.
Sailor Moon. This came out in the 90s. It was Dick handled the localization, hence the theme song.
Deke.
Deke, whatever. Come on. And
No,
and
no,
I watched the hell out of this when it came out because
Yes.
it was on in the afternoon, like right when we got home from school. It would be on,
we didn't
and
have
I
a
would.
choice.
Yeah, it was like the first thing on when I got in the door from after I got out of school. I'd drive home and I'd get home and just turn on and that's it. There was Sailor Moon fighting evil by moonlight. So,
Yes.
oh my
This was
gosh,
actually one that had me make friends in college too. Like I didn't know.
tell me
This
more.
was the you watch Sailor Moon? I watch Sailor Moon. I'm pulling out all the VHSs of Sailor Moon. And I was like, yes, it was the VHS days. And I went, there's more than just S? And someone went, yes, there is. There's Super S and there's stars. And I was like,
This was your
you know,
Macross. This was your
this
Macross.
was
This was your Macross. You started
Right,
with
right.
this thing. You're like, I watched Robotech too, and they're like, but did you know? And you're like, wait, what?
yes. Yes. I loved it to the point where, and this is where I had to pull this in, that one of
Oh,
my cosplay buddies and I decided to ask what would happen if their costumes were actually from what, 10,000 years ago or 1,000
man.
years ago? There it is.
So
Uh
beautiful traditional style kimono.
yes.
We'll share the image. It's gorgeous. It's a fantastic cosplay.
And that is a true size staff
Oh man,
to the girl, not to me, but
that's you.
because if it was, it wouldn't fit through the door. So,
Right.
the kimono back in those days was held by one little belt. This
Oh
red
man.
apron right here
Yeah.
held the whole piece together. So if, as I was walking in my nice Hakama pants,
Yeah.
I happened to have a wardrobe malfunction, the entire thing would fall off.
Kind of fell apart, huh?
Yeah. So it's about 7 layers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So now, Lanette,
Mm-hmm.
what is it about Sailor Moon? Right? Like, what is it? What is it about it? Tell me.
When I first watched it,
Yeah.
the first thing that caught me was Usagi. I was like, "You are annoying. What? Why is this? What? What is happening to this? Why is
Like,
this?
what are
Why is
you?
this popular?"
How is
Yeah,
this
and
person the
then
main character?
right, and then of course you meet Luna, and I'm like, oh, "Okay, I
Yeah.
like cats. I'll watch the cats." And then
Yeah.
as you see like Mercury come in, and then Mars was awesome. She's just the antagonist to Usagi all the time. You
She's
know.
the Raphael. She's the Raphael of the group.
It's all in
And
them reds. It's all in them reds.
slowly, they slowly bring you into it and they introduce it's like watching a video game and you get
Yeah.
your team. And there was also one of the few daytime ones where you actually
Yeah.
got to see them die
Right.
in one of the ending seasons. So I was like,
Yeah.
they're showing death here. That's kind of cool. You know? And so, bringing that in, just like watching as they learn their own powers, learn about the
Yeah.
history, and doing it just kind of sucked me in. I was like, oh,
It was
but
also one of those few anime that was serialized. Like you had to
yeah,
keep watching to follow along.
I didn't have
Which
to
was
hunt it
frustrating because,
either.
they would show it out
Yeah.
of order sometimes.
Oh
Quite
yeah.
often.
Yes,
Once things got in syndication, it all went to hell.
yeah.
That's
It was also one of the few anime that I didn't have to hunt down.
yeah. You could use
Right?
yeah
You
of
know, it
course
was easy for me to find as a high schooler. It was easy for me,
yeah.
but in the middle of a small town in Pennsylvania that when you said anime, they were like, "Oh, do you mean like Looney Tunes?" And then you kind of cry and die a little inside.
So so you made a lot of friends through this anime and it
Mhm.
stayed with you and you kept with it.
Yes.
And I think it's obvious to all of us, but maybe not obvious to our listeners why it would have placed so much higher than fucking Naruto of all anime on anyone's top 10. But
Mhm.
so speaking to
Look,
that a little bit.
look, we hold on before we say that. I was gonna say
Yeah.
we are off the rails now. We
Why?
just knew Sailor Moon was going to be like top 3.
Oh, I would have put money on it. In fact, if we had started a betting pool, I would have lost some money right now. I'm
Oh, for
glad we
sure.
did not start a betting pool.
Good.
So
I'm glad I surprised you guys.
you absolutely surprised. So now I'm gonna ask the rest of the panel because you said Pluto is your girl and you love her. So the
Mhm.
rest of the panel, do you guys have a favorite sailor? Brian, have you ever
Jupiter.
seen Sailor Moon?
Not in its entirety, and
Okay.
I guess this is my GI Joe
All right,
for
that's
Lanette.
fair. That's fair.
Well, yeah,
You just never. It just never resonated with you in any way. It's just like,
you
what the
know,
fuck,
I just
this
I
shit.
saw a couple of episodes where they were just walking through the mall, and I was like, oh, please stop, just leave me alone.
Poor
Amazing.
Brian.
What about you, Vic? Did you have a favorite sailor?
It was Jupiter.
Damn it, dude. That's my answer. Jupiter is awesome. Love Jupiter.
Great minds think alike.
Hell yeah, she was a badass, and she was a tall bit. I love a tall badass.
Mhm.
She was great. Cool, very cool. So yeah,
And then and honestly, what happened was I went into the Navy, and it broke up any chance I would have to fall in love with this one because they're sailors. There's not one boat.
you're
How
right-
you
yeah.
sailor? You
All
like
right.
it took it all out.
Timing wise, it didn't. Okay, I'll give you that. It's worth
Okay.
your time, Brian. Just letting you know, it's fun. It's one you can watch with the girls. You know what I mean? It's great. I don't have girls, but I'd still
Hey,
watched it.
we're gonna keep that to ourselves right now.
So you're saying, do not text your family and tell them Sailor Moon. All right, noted. All right, Lanette, you surprised me. With it being honestly lower on.
Oh yeah.
Expected.
It
So,
was hard. It was
yeah.
very hard, but
I
I hope
I'm
you guys are more
flabbergasted.
surprised with this stuff.
I am. Let's go. Number 6.
All right.
Oh
IQ.
shit! There it is. IQ.
IQ
Does
is
that
the
mean this one
one.
automatically goes up to up a tier?
All right, IQ, man. IQ. Fuck. This is the
IQ.
third
I
list.
always say Hinata has more energy than sense. Really, is what I've seen.
Oh my god.
You know, for a minute, it's like I was like, oh, maybe I can go back to playing volleyball, and then I remembered that I have terrible hand-eye coordination in my old age, so that would.
Oh my gosh, IQ.
Yeah,
Wow. Well, this
IQ.
is welcome. I love it. So now
Yes.
tell me more. Talk to me about it.
Bokuto is my favorite. Bokuto is my
Okay.
favorite.
Of course.
So, and then my favorite to the point that I did cosplay him.
Oh man.
So I did his hair.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah. So
Bravo. Bringing that
yes.
too. That's excellent. Oh
Yes.
man.
So
So
it was
why
it
is
was there.
why is he your favorite? What is it about him?
Mostly just his energy and the fact
Yeah.
that he goes up and down. He has his slumps where his over dramatization. Like when he misses a couple of spikes and he like leans down, he goes, "Don't give me another one." I was like, okay, I love this guy. You know? Or and then all of a sudden when he's really excited, you can see him just like looking like a little bunny. It's really funny. Like
Oh
I
my gosh.
enjoyed he took too much energy out of me in a
Yeah.
cosplay because you know when you're playing the character.
Oh
you have to-
yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
He was as an introvert. He was too much. I had to take a nap.
She
So
hasn't worn that cosplay ever.
ever since been retired. Uh, so now, if I heard you correctly, you said that you'd been familiar with volleyball before this anime, but that this anime kind of
Yes.
rejuvenated your interest in it, but not enough to get you to hurt yourself again.
No.
And
I
we're
was
glad about
actually in
that.
my
We're
on
Enough
my
to
glad
high
pique your
school.
interest, but not enough to actually go.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in my
Alright.
high school volleyball team as a setter.
Oh.
I was a terrible setter, but
Were you?
yes.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh
Yes.
shit.
It was bad. It was bad. I was a backup setter because
Oh.
they tried to make me the first string, and
Yeah.
I would hit the ball more than I would set the ball. And then so they were like,
Whoops.
why don't you just be a backup?
Ah.
I said, okay.
Oh my God. I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
So
still,
go
I
ahead, B.
still gotta thank you for introducing this into my life, man.
All right. Now, just how did this beat Sailor Moon for you?
Just the energy level that it
Yeah.
had, and
All
that
right.
I felt more like I could relate to this because I played volleyball. So,
Sure.
well, I tried to play volleyball, not really played it.
You were on the court, so you played it.
She took part in volleyball.
I I got the participation ribbons for volleyball. It's really all
Oh
that was.
man.
But so that's how I beat it out.
Wow. I mean, that says
Yeah.
something. But I mean,
Yeah.
it shouldn't. I guess you shouldn't be surprised at this point. It made Brian's top 10. Hell, it topped Brian's top 10, and it made my top 10. I think the only one it might not make is Vic's, but I guess we'll have to wait until his episode to find out. But but that is interesting, and it really is a testament, I guess, to the quality of the work. I can't even. It's everywhere if you want to watch it. If you're listening and you haven't
Yeah.
seen it, it's on Crunchy. It's on Netflix. Even it's around. So, but hell yeah, so worth your time. All
Mhm.
right,
Now we're getting to the top 5. Here's what
Top
made
5.
number
top 5.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Van Dread. It
Van
is
Dread.
on Crunchyroll.
All right.
But this is
99% sure I've
basically
got a DVD for it around here somewhere.
yeah, I do too. This is basically what happens when women really are from Venus and men are
Oh,
from Mars.
dear
And
God.
they
Brian's
have
mouth is
established
agape right now.
Look, it said Van Dread. I was like, oh, never heard of this one. And then you start looking at it like, oh.
The opening monologue's like all women are monsters. Like, whoa, what? Hang on.
Is that not fact?
No, it is not. Not fact.
I can only say that because there's no one here
Wow.
to stab me in the back for saying that.
Oh my gosh.
Look, this is basically protoculture. This isn't a whole lot.
Yep, this is the
wow.
So
Zentradi
this
versus
is-
Meltrandi.
this is basically men versus women.
All right.
Of course, women advanced further than the men
No
in
surprise.
this anime. And
just in reality.
but what drew me in really was the opening sequence, right?
Yeah.
So my uncle actually got me drawn into this. He was like, I got an anime for you to watch. Okay. I was like, the last time you told me that, I was watching Tenchi Muyo, and now I'm lost. So now you're going to have me watch this one? Okay. And then when it started out, that opening scene, I was like, is this some kind of sexist thing you're trying to show me? What's happening? I was
That's
trying to
awesome.
determine whether I wanted to be offended or if I should continue watching. And then when I saw that it was like a men planet and a women planet, like they never interacted. And watching this story is so funny because you get to like the awkward moments where
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I didn't know they worked that way. And it's off camera. So you have no idea what the girl is talking about, but your brain just
Yeah, you're immediately
automatically
thinking,
goes to
Mhm.
crazy places.
Wow.
I have so many
Yeah, and the-
questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a lot of men.
This is the
are.
men.
How do they reproduce? I mean,
Well, apparently they do because there are
Is that
children.
addressed? Is that addressed in the anime?
No, it is not. But
Oh,
you
come
will
on.
you will see scenes where they go, hey, yeah, you want to have a kid after this? Yeah, that'll be great. That's the two guys just talking
What the
about it.
fuck?
The-
This is amazing.
You say designer cloning.
And,
Yeah,
right?
so it's like- It
Amazing.
goes through. Yeah, it's really fun. It was fun to watch. Like, so you can see there's the females, the women,
Yeah.
and their ships are way better.
Far more
than the men's
badass.
ships. Yeah. So it's like they're
Brian,
still
you're right,
using
it's
the
the
men are still
protoculture.
using coal and steam, and Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was a
She's
fun
over here
one.
teaching us life lessons now. Holy shit.
Dude, I am impressed. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm here
Alright.
for it.
Brian's
See that?
in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
That's
warn
one.
people, it's the early life of CG animation and anime.
Well, I
Is
mean,
Yes,
anybody
it
else?
is.
Is anybody else familiar with this, or is it just me?
I have it, but I have not watched it.
I am
Uh,
familiar, but it's been so long, I'm drawing a near blank on it.
And it is from 2000, so it's not like something we'll be covering on the show
Yeah.
just yet. We got a little time on ourselves before we get around to that era. But yeah, no, it's Brian, you know where to get it if you want to watch it. It's there. But I
Mhm.
haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't.
it's on Crunchyroll, so you
Yeah,
can find it.
there you go. I haven't given it a fair shake yet. But
But,
watch
Steve,
lists are long. Go ahead.
I am so. We would have lost so much money. I can't.
Yeah. At this point, I feel like maybe Lynette's trolling us.
These are genuine ones. Like I either have it, cosplayed it,
Lanette,
done
why?
both.
Lanette.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why is this? What makes this better than Haikyuu for you?
Oh, better than Haikyuu?
This beat Haikyuu and it beat fucking Sailor Moon. So I want to
It
know
did. Why
why
did it go up to
Respect for the
there?
name.
why this is. And I'm not knocking the anime. If it's that good,
No.
it's that good. I just want to know
I
for
just-
you.
For me, it was
Yeah.
really just the funny points in the story
Yeah.
that took. There's serious moments in there. Like there's a big bad enemy and things like
Mm.
that. But it's one of those. It takes like the merging of the male robot and the female ships and how they merge together is really funny. The growth of Hideki is good. Just to see him become more like himself. When he first starts, he's just this bratty little boy who wants to be in the robot,
Okay.
but he's just a mechanic. Like he doesn't really have any strength in whatever he's doing.
So this is a mecha anime.
Seeing that, yes, it is.
Okay, so it's a mecha. You already had me at mecha. I mean, you had me at the
Yeah.
separating of the sexes. That's interesting enough. But now it's
Yes,
a mecha
that was
anime.
another thing. It totally goes out of a realm of what I would think of something that I would watch. Does
Yeah,
that make sense? Like if someone hadn't introduced this to me, I
right.
never would have watched it.
wouldn't
I
have
wouldn't
even
have
picked
even
it up.
known. And I think that's what makes it different than like Sailor Moon
Yeah,
or Haikyuu. Like Haikyuu, I would have watched it. If I'm
Sure.
scrolling Crunchyroll, I would have watched it. Sailor
Right.
Moon, definitely would have watched it. This
Yeah.
one, probably not. Probably wouldn't
So
have
this
watched it. And the fact
came out
that
of
it
left
took,
field.
the fact that it took someone telling me, yo,
Yeah.
you should watch this.
I
For me
feel
to
like
go,
that's.
"Oh,
I feel like that
yeah."
sometimes that's the best anime. Is the anime that somebody had to tell you. It's like, you don't understand. You need to see.
I get that.
Yeah.
Especially when somebody says, when they know you, know you,
Yeah.
and they say, nah, this is right up your alley. You really got to give it a shot.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they knock it out the park.
All right. I mean, I'm. That's great. I'm in.
Continue. I can't wait to continue to surprise you. Just wait
Oh,
till you
hell yeah.
see more.
Number 4.
All right. Number
Brian,
4.
Brian's ready. He's number 4 now.
Chobits.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I can see this being a very Lanette show.
Let's go.
This is right. This is my, Persicoms
Yeah.
aplenty from full body to little pocket size. You got it. And then you have Hideki, who is he is the very educational boy. He wants a Persicom to do his homework, do his stuff, and then to watch porn. That's pretty much he's hoping
The average
for.
teenager.
The average teenager, and he happens to find one that he thought was a naked lady in the garbage.
And he just
proceeds
thinks to
take-
himself, I'll take this one home.
I'm gonna take this one home.
Yeah.
And he loses the boot discs because he's not very computer savvy. And I'll give you 2 guesses where her on button is, and it's hilarious when he tries to find it.
Oh my God.
So it just continues
Yeah.
to go, and it's like, what is a teenage boy who only had three thoughts in his head for
Yeah.
having a persicom? How is he going to teach this persicom, Chi,
Amazing.
how to be a persicom? So yes, there's many a moment.
It's such a
fun to
it's such a
watch.
wild concept. And I mean,
It
I
is.
guess by anime standards, it's pretty timid, right? Like you get
Yes.
basically a servant girl kind of thing. But it is such a wild concept just from even like I don't know, like yeah, it's having your own personal android.
But
Um
that looks important.
yeah, as the boot disc that he
Yes.
definitely remembered to not remember. So yeah, it's such an interesting concept. I don't know how to. I keep circling back to that idea because I don't know. Like, I don't want to ruin it for anybody who maybe hasn't seen it.
Yeah. So it keeps going too. It's just like how are persicoms used and
Yeah,
what do people do with them? And who would
it's
throw this one away wrapped up in very
yeah, just like I'm gonna toss this. Yeah, it is such a.
yeah.
Oh man, wow.
It's funny. I found that this one I was drawn to it mostly because it put the main character,
Yeah,
Hideki, into very awkward situations that were
yeah,
totally innocent in some cases. Like
right.
the first time he buys her clothes, they're too big, and he doesn't buy her a bra, and it falls down. You know, her, her dress off, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's a pervert," that type of thing, and he just doesn't know girl sizes. So
Amazing.
So I found this fun, and yes, I did cosplay Freya, her sister,
Okay,
um, in a steampunk version of
very
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice work. Hell
I
yeah.
made the corset, but
Damn,
I hand cut the steel boning
girl, I can
and
barely make
dipped
a
it.
sandwich. You over here like I made a corset.
We the hood we stitched the lace onto the I stitched the lace onto the hood,
Wow,
you know.
bravo.
So yeah.
This is definitely the most interesting thing for me because these are like I don't have photos of me cosplaying as anything in my top 10.
At all.
Right?
I mean, I have dressed up as No Face, but I don't think I've got pictures of it. And I sure shit didn't make it. I bought that shit. So
And it's already hard enough to find pictures of me to begin with. So
fair enough.
Well,
Fair enough.
yeah, with
It's,
that one with the steampunk, I never realized I needed to buy over 300 yards
oh my
of
gosh.
lace,
oof.
Yeah.
and I had to actually buy the fabric for the backing of the corset from France. So
Oh my god.
But we should really celebrate what we have put together here. When the zombie or AI apocalypse comes, we have trades here. I'm gonna feed y'all. She's gonna clothe us. We have a link with at least somebody immediate route to help us know the weather, and we got tech support. We're in
So-
great shape.
You're great. As a team, where we have a higher probability. So now, Lanette, this makes me want to ask the question then, like, would you want a Persicom?
I want the little one. It'll come up. I like the little. I can't remember her name, but she's like this tall, and she's very tiny. Oh, you'll see her in this clip, but she's very tiny.
Yeah.
That's the type of persicom that I would want. I think the bigger ones would just be too much maintenance. You need a pocket pet.
You need a
You know,
fairy-sized Persicom.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's always the fun part. And then seeing that it still uses the red, yellow,
Yeah,
Right, of
white
composite AV
cords
cables.
in
Yeah,
this one.
absolutely.
High-end
And then
robot,
the
low-end
CRT
video.
TV.
I just I
Yeah,
love and it's so great because it's one of those things you just like, of course, because when this came out, like that's relevant to the. And I think it's based off a manga too, isn't it? Probably.
yeah,
Yeah, so that would predate it even more, which is just anyway, it's just great.
yeah. It's fun to watch, and I that's why it kind of made my list and made higher. Is just because
Yeah.
watching the hilarity of all of it and seeing how crazy it is, and then
Oh.
it does have
No,
some sad moments, but it's really just fun.
but they're character driven. Like those are like
Mhm.
to me that's I
That's
think that's
just
one of
as
those
important.
yeah, that's the strongest
Mhm.
part about it. As like as silly as it is. Like even Golden Boy, right? Like that's I can just the easiest just because it's a little pervy, it's a little, you know what I mean? So to me it's sort of in the same
Mhm.
wheelhouse is that there is all these endearing moments. You built up a relationship with a character. So it makes it more I don't know. It's great. It's great to connect with. So I love it. I'm glad this clip is killing
Look on
me.
Brian's face. It's just
Um I
I figured you
They-
guys would like that clip. I was like,
it's so great. It's- oh man. Fuck, it's
there it
fucking
is.
great.
Pocket
There you go.
Persicom.
Yeah.
You
I'll
know.
take one of those.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. All right.
All right.
I have unless you have something to add, I'm ready for this is it. Top 3.
You ready for the top 3?
I'm ready for the
Dun.
top 3. You've impressed me so much. Let's go. Top 3.
This one is actually in our year. It's a 1994 anime.
Okay. Oh my god.
Magic Knight Rayer.
So I
Now,
hate
I'm
the
gonna-
fact I had the one US release game for this,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and due to certain exmarital conditions and I needed cash, I had to sell it. And I wish I still had it because that game, like, oh god, it's unaffordable now.
This anime is Clamp. So if anybody is aware of Clamp, there is no happy ending. Just gonna put that out there.
Clamp
This
does what
thing
Clamp
has it-
does.
Yes, this thing has it all. It has 8th graders. It has robots that are machine gods that do magic, and then everybody dies. So it just goes goes through the whole gamut of everything. You can tell it is a 90s through the animation, but
Sure.
this was one that I found on my own, which is why it's so
Okay.
high.
Yeah.
I took a chance on it. I bought
Yeah.
the DVD all by myself.
That's
when
how
it-
you
when I
did
was
it
able
back
to
then.
do
You're a
it.
fucking
did-
adult.
It's how you did it. Like, it's like, let me try
I
this
was
out.
grown. I was a grown up. I bought this one and I was like, I'm gonna watch it. This is cool. And then it was sad. There are 2 seasons. I don't like the second season, so I only
Yeah.
like the season 1. But yes, it is very sad. It is Clamp, so everybody dies.
I feel like I think this is more of a testament to the nature of how anime had to be found by us.
Back then, yeah.
Yeah. Like you didn't, it's like you took a risk on it. You took a financial risk on this. It wasn't like you
Mhm.
stumbled on it on Netflix and you're like, oh, fuck it. Let's try an episode. No, you're like, let's
No.
drop $25 on this and see how it works out. Like that's
Right?
it's a very different world when
Oh,
you
God.
when you tried anime. And I don't think anything was more
Mhm.
disheartening than feeling like you wasted your money. So
Oh yeah.
it's
I only
good.
found this one
Yeah.
based off the game, which was, I think, it was the last released Sega Saturn game in the US.
Oh man. Well, that explains how you landed on it. How did you land on it, Lanette? You just found it in like a Suncoast or whatever it was they
Yeah,
had over
I
there.
found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it in a Suncoast. It was
Yeah.
the
Was it the cover art?
DVD animes were on sale, and it
Nice.
was the cover art. It
Hell
was
yeah.
it was ironically it was next to Sailor Moon.
Sure. I could see how
Somebody
those
had-
would visually vibe.
Somebody had put it in the wrong alphabet, so I actually found it by accident. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, there are robots, there's magic, what's happening? I'm gonna try it. And one DVD turned out to get the first season box set, and
Wow.
then getting the full series box set and watching season 2 and not liking it, but I still had it. So
You're like, well, at this point, you're committed.
right, I already got it. I own it. It's there.
Fascinating. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So you'd never seen it. Like it apparently aired. I pulled up a wiki while we were talking. So it aired on like
Oh,
Filipino
okay.
television, and it was apparently really big with Filipino uh Filipinos because it aired. It was on the air over there.
Mhm.
I never saw it on the air. I think it was only ever released over here in the States. Was it
On
on
video.
TV?
I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
No,
I'd never seen it.
I don't remember seeing it on TV.
Yeah, so it was definitely one of those was like you sort of just had to look at the cover, read the back, and go, let's spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Man, wow. So there's some magical elements to this. There's some mechanical elements to this. Am I
Yes.
out of my depth if I'm saying this is sort of Escaflowne-esque?
No, this one actually
No.
has a good story. So I couldn't equate it to that, but
That's good. That's good. All right.
but the machine gods actually talk in this one,
Okay.
so you can, and stuff like that. But it's
Oh.
cool. When I first saw this, I was like, robots and magic and robots having magic. I felt like it broke a rule, right?
Right.
Like I
Lions
think
and
there's supposed to
tigers
be
and
a
bears.
rule.
Oh my!
Cats and dogs living together.
Like it totally threw me off. I was like, I don't know, but that's why I gave it a chance. And then when I saw it was Clamp, I was like, oh, okay, now I'm really gonna give it a chance. And then I
So,
was like, oh, yeah, everybody dies.
so all right. For those who don't know, those who may
Everybody
not know,
dies.
let's talk about Clamp.
Clamp
Tell-
has a habit of taking young girls and here he goes. Okay, good. I didn't lose it.
Yeah.
Taking young girls, putting them
Mhm.
in life and death situations, and then killing them. And
So
being very
And-
unapologetic about it. They will kill them. And no problem.
the
And
first go ahead.
but like all female to begin with.
Right. Well,
Yes, they
so the
are.
first thing I'd ever seen that was Clamp was RG Veda. And that was from the 80s. We'll probably get around to watching it. I think it was the first thing I'd ever seen from them. And then I think X, because they did X too, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
X.
Because
They
the
did
art
X as well.
style is it's very consistent. Yeah. So that's interesting.
I think Cardcaptor Sakura? Is that one
Yeah.
Clamp? Or am I wrong?
I
I
think the vibe feels
see.
right.
Yeah, I think the vibe feels Clampish, but I don't know if it is. So don't quote me on that. But yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
Cardcaptor
it
is
is
Clamp.
really.
All right. Well,
Oh,
there you
see?
go. So yeah. So if you don't know what you're watching and it feels a little like Magic Knight Rayer, then it's probably Clamp. Especially because
Clamp.
again, visually they were pretty.
Yeah.
It's sort of like how Madhouse. So you can kind of tell when you're watching a Madhouse anime. You can kind of tell when you're watching
Mhm.
something Clamp hand. It's interesting. I love it. Lanette, I mean, look, I really would have lost a lot of money because Sailor Moon is so much lower on this list than I thought it was going to be. So
right?
it's
And she's
just
talked about Sailor
I
Moon
thought it-
so much, but never once Rayer.
consistently. Yeah, I never hear you talk about.
I thought
Like,
it would be
we don't
higher.
even
I
know
really
you.
did. I thought it would be higher. Like I seriously, when I put it on my list, I was like, this
Yeah.
is gonna be number 3. Sailor Moon's gonna be
Done.
number 3, no matter what.
Right.
And then
right.
I finally went through it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not number 3.
Oh my gosh.
how is it-
I'm-
How is it number 7? What?
I
And
am
then I had to
on-
look at it again and just be like, okay.
I am
yeah,
on
it
bated
makes number
breath
7.
here. Bated breath. Let's go. Give me number 2. What do we
Ah.
got?
Number 2.
Oh
Come on.
shit.
Here we go.
Another
Put
VR
our
MMORPG.
online. This is another one. This drew me in. This is one where I actually waited in line at
Yeah.
a convention to watch one of the premieres of a movie for this one. I
Okay.
think it was Alicization, if I can pronounce that right. It was like
It's
near
a
the end
complicated word.
with that one. That movie is basically, it went from VR to AR,
Okay.
so they could walk around. It went
Ah,
from VR to Ready Player One style, where you can walk around in real life and
gotcha.
see things.
Man.
So this one is basically what happens when you get 10,000 people in a VR game that will kill you for real. And it goes through 2 years of players' lives and how they've gone through it and how they have to survive. And ironically, there's no blood and guts. That's how they die. The little
They sort of
pixel.
tron out. They get pixelated.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
You get
Yeah.
derezzed.
yeah, Drez. Thank Vic. There you go. So
Yeah.
this is Sword Art Online. You got to give it its credit, right? This is probably the most popular game-based isekai anime.
Yes. Yes.
Like there's been a lot, like even Solo Leveling. You know, it's a game-based sort of.
Yes.
But this is like the first time. This was an anime fan's Tron, is what this was. Like
Mhm.
Pretty
this,
much.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is what it was.
Um,
And
man,
when I first watched it, I was like, I don't know. I don't really like VR. It makes me dizzy.
yeah.
And then I always find that massive online player games, people tend to be mean, and I don't like when people are mean.
Yes, because people online tend to be douchebags. It's okay to say.
Especially when they hide behind the veil of anonymity.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this one, it took that away. Like your avatar gets, these are actually what they look like.
Yeah.
So when you're going in there and you're playing that, and you're watching that's what they look like in real life. That's, and then to actually see that there are real player killers in this
Sure.
game, and people are actually like, oh yeah, I'm just going to kill people. That's fine. Even though they die for real, it's cool. But no what,
How how did you? I know you talked about how you waited to go see this, but how
Mhm.
did you find this? Was this like somebody recommended it to you? You just kind of like
It was
chat roomed it?
it was I think it was when Crunchyroll had the surprise me
Mm. Okay.
option on there.
You took a risk.
And I rolled the dice and this thing just popped up and I was like, "Are you sure? I don't know." Like I really did. I went, "Okay." And then after that I was like, "Oh my god, I got to watch this whole thing." Like I just ended
So
up getting
yeah, I think
so
that was my
caught up
next
into it.
question. My next question for you is what about it in its opening episode? Like what is it about it that hooked you?
The fact that the avatars disappeared. So they
Okay.
weren't hiding behind, and so that kind of it felt a little clampish, if I could be
Yeah.
honest. Like it, like, it was like all of a sudden
You can
it's
see the
like,
evolution of her emo status.
Right.
it went a little clampish. It's like all of a sudden they're not able to hide behind their avatars. Like you see
Yeah.
where like some male characters were playing female characters, and when their
Gotcha.
avatars disappeared, now it's just a man in a dress, and everybody's like, oh,
Fucking great. You know how many people
You
that would
know?
happen to? Like, geez.
Right?
right? And then,
Ugh.
but then it also took like a turn where it's like there are children in there, like 9-year-olds, 7-year-olds, and they can really die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how are you going to handle that? And then there's like older people in this game,
It's
and
very
they
clampish.
can
You're
really
not
die.
wrong.
You know,
It's very
right,
clampish.
very clampish. It's very, very clampish. So it's like it goes there, and then it goes on to like, the next clip is like the gun RPG version of it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
and in this case, they can't die for real. So,
Oh, that's
but
Yeah, that's
that's what really
Gun Gale
drew me.
Online.
Yes, that's on
Okay.
Gun Gale Online. Yeah. So that's how it got me. It was like, oh, they can die. But then I was like, oh, I don't want to see blood and guts. And then all of a sudden, just
Right.
like all they do is just go poof.
I think
You
it's
know?
I'm not saying that it's not surprising that this is in your top. It is so high in your top 10. It's not. It's a revered anime by so many people.
Oh yeah, people love it.
Yeah, this is. I mean,
Mhm.
it's bordering on religion at this point when it comes to Sword Art Online.
Yes,
So,
and unfortunately, it's reached a point I can't afford to buy it yet. Because I go to try and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to wait. Maybe it'll go on sale. And then I was like, maybe I have to wait 10 years. I don't know.
oh man, ass rough. That's yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel that. But that's the life of an anime fan.
But I forget, is it an Aniplex title?
Is it?
I
I don't
think
know.
so. Yeah, I want to say it is.
Look it up.
I'd have to
Digging.
Google it. I don't really pay attention to that much.
Yes, it is.
To that
Digging.
part.
And that's
Yeah,
why it's
okay.
it
expensive.
is. Well, there
Yeah.
you go. But it is it
Yeah.
it did stream. It's still streaming, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
still in
Yeah,
Crunchy.
on
Still
Yeah.
streaming.
Yeah.
And then there's
Hulu,
also spin-off.
Crunchyroll. I mean, the Pennyplex.
Alright.
So it's
Yeah.
Sony.
But man, oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
And
So what
there are different spin-offs for it. So
is
I
it
hate it.
each it's as a layperson, would you say? And so how does it is it like there are story arcs that take place in different games or just episodes that take place in different
No story arc.
story arcs that take
Yeah.
place
Story
in
arc.
Mm-hmm.
different games.
Okay.
You got story arcs. You got there's a side story series, and
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a huge title.
Yeah. I lost an entire convention day waiting in line for
So
that one movie. That was how
That's
popular it
rough.
was.
Mhm.
So, I was like, I could go to panels or I can just wait in line
Yeah.
for this thing. And I ended up waiting in line. So
And considering all the other game-based isekai anime that are out there, like Solo Leveling
mhm.
or some of the names are eluding me, but there's been a bunch of them. What is it that you think makes this one has so much more longevity in it, right? Like than a lot of these other ones that kind of fall off, but something about Sword
I
Art
would
Online
say
keeps it around.
I would say the artistic quality of it. If you
Yeah.
think about it, it's like it really draws you in and it keeps you there. That's the hard part with this is because you lose track that this is actually a VR game, right?
Right.
Until you realize, oh, they can really die in
Uh-huh.
the first arc, right?
Right.
And then you see this one and it's like you see them put on the helmet and you dive into it. But really I find like the artistic quality, like the angle shots when you see them when they fight,
Mhm.
they're different than a lot of other anime, at least as far as the one that I've seen. Like
Sure.
some of the shots you're like, oh, I haven't seen it that way. That's kind of a cool angle to see that, And then a couple of them, when they have really powerful hits, you're not following the character, you're actually following the weapon,
Yeah.
like that bullet shot
Right.
that I showed in the clip. And I thought that was cool. That's
Yeah.
really true. That's what really drew me in.
Wow. Well, that was a great pick.
Okay.
Like I can't fault you at all for that. That's a great pick. I have no critiques. But this does give the build up though. If that was your number 2,
It does.
the
Yes.
fuck is your number 1?
There we go.
It's gotta be Bleach. What are you talking about?
All right.
Kurosaki Ichigo Kuchikiki Akira, and I can never pronounce his name properly, even though I Googled it and tried to get it. Okiura Schiffer, he's a Spada, that guy. I have, he's my he's my avatar on Discord. He's my background image. It's, other than the
Now-
fact that during the season you don't know if one of the characters' name is Chad or Sabo. You gotta one day they'll figure it out.
Man.
What I loved about this series is the whole Hueco Mundo arc. Yes,
Yes.
Hueco Mundo as an old world.
Yes.
Everything had a Spanish tilt on the naming.
That's
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah, Mundo was one of my favorites as well, mostly because of the Spada. You just can't.
Yes,
when
Rick,
you see
Espada.
those.
That's so
Yeah.
great. So this anime, it's Viz handling it.
Mm-hmm.
So
This
it
handles the US release,
explains
yes.
a lot of that. And we're talking about the character Ichigo. He becomes like a Grim Reaper kind of thing. And 366 episodes, which always impresses you when anime go along.
Mm-hmm.
Bleach. This beat
Bleach.
everything.
This Bleach, yes, it beat everything, and I think
Was it
because
like
a
not
little
even
of-
a question for you? Was it just like number 1?
Oh
It's
yeah,
gonna be
Bleach was number 1. As soon as it made my list, I was like, that is what is going to be number 1. I didn't even. It became number 1 when I realized that occasionally when I go to conventions and you
Yeah.
see those little sword shops.
Oh yeah, the
Mhm.
little sword shops. Yeah.
I'm the dork that will grab the sword and yell
Yeah.
Bankai really loud.
Look,
And
oh,
then
get it.
when nothing happens, go, oh, I forgot to ask their name, and then I put it back, and then I just
That is great. Bravo. So, action aside, Bleach is known for being a heavy action anime, known for being a big deal
Yes.
in that regard. And just definitely some characters in here that you're into.
Yes.
Why is this number one? Why is this standing out? Why does this beat Sword Art Online? Why does this beat
Why
Sailor
did
Moon?
why did it beat everything?
Why? What is
Because
it? Like I could do a
was
fucking TED
actually
talk on my number one. So I want to hear why
I
this
can't really do it actually just catches me really in kind of like the heart area. It's
Yeah.
really sad. It's really you see a lot of the growth that happens. You find out, I don't want to spoil too much, but you find out about his dad. You find out about all this other stuff.
This is it. This is your number one.
This is my
This-
number
look,
one.
your
This is the
favorite
one. This is one.
all
This is one that
time.
it clicked. It checked
I
all the
love it.
boxes, right?
I love it.
Sailor Moon had annoying Usagi.
Yeah.
We have Kong.
Sure.
Kong is Usagi. Basically.
He's like a little stuffed
Is
lion.
how I. Yeah. We have Pluto who really sticks with Kronos and sticks with the rules and follows that. That's Byakuya. You got that going on. You've got I can never remember his name, but he's number 7, the captain. His Bankai is just this huge samurai. You got your giants. You got all of the stuff that I love in the other animes just in this one.
Yeah.
And it's clampish. It's very people die all the time. It's just like it's got it. You've got the thing, you've got that hardship, you got that the very end, I'm not gonna spoil it
Sure.
for Brian, but the very end is really heart-wrenching. You're just like, oh my gosh, that's ultimate right there. And then the very, very end, the last episodes, that's also hits you in the feels because then what he lost, he gets back because of
Okay.
what everybody else contributed, So
So
I
now
was like,
there
oh,
are for listeners, there is of course the full series, but then there are
Mhm.
also movies. There's like animated movies. Is it
I don't
like
watch those.
is it like I was going to ask, is it like one of those deals where the anime movie is just sort of a compilation film sort of retelling, or is it like a whole other alt
No.
universe
I
kind of
was
thing?
never drawn to the movies, to be
Okay.
honest. I
Yeah, and I
just
think
loved the
there
series.
was one. I forget which one. I think if I recall
Nobody liked
correctly, there was one that the writer did not like the movie at all. For one of
Interesting.
them.
Mhm.
So they
Nobody
are
liked the side quests.
so they're alt. They're alt side quests. They're like not even okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Interesting. Noted, because like so for my top 10, like it's Macross, right? So you're like, oh, if you're into it, you can watch these movies and you'll get the basics
You'll
of
get the short version.
the short version. You don't get one of those with Bleach. You just
No.
No.
you start watching Bleach,
No.
bitch.
You just gotta start watching it.
All right.
What I would have to say is for me, it's a big ask. But as soon as you finish watching season 1, it just builds. Season 2 gets even crazier. Season 3 goes whoa, and then you hit the 5, 6, all the way down. And once you hit the the one of the big ones in one of their main arcs, you're just like, well, where are they gonna go now? What's happening? And then they continue through, and you're like, oh, so that's how they're gonna do it.
Well, this has been a very, very enlightening top 10, Lanette.
No, educational.
Very, very educational.
Especially since she has never mentioned anything beyond Sailor Moon
Yeah.
and Haikyuu.
You are never allowed to
Mhm.
reference Sailor Moon again. I have to only. I need Bleach
Right,
references
right.
and Sword Art Online references and.
If I don't hear Joe gets out of the next 4 episodes, we're gonna have work.
Brian, you got to check
See, I
out
keep
Chobits,
the
man. I think you'll love it if you haven't seen it.
yeah,
It's worth it.
Chobits is good.
Man, well, Lanette, thank you very much for sharing your top 10. I think this has been very illuminating, and I think that fans are going to enjoy going down this rabbit hole of your top 10 list because, hot damn, some fun shit in there. All right, guys, I think it's gonna be a wrap for this. We got a couple more anime episodes to cover before we get to our final panelists' top 10. Mr. Vic. I
Oh,
hope
I'm
you're
gonna
ready.
piss off everyone.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Ponyo and Akira is going to be on there. I
is it-
know it, and I'm
is-
going to lose my shit.
top 10 will be Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and
Look, you guys don't even know me.
all
We
right.
thought
Well,
we knew Lanette. We're on fucking.
we did. We did. So
It was a
man,
well-kept secret.
Bravo.
Yeah. Rick already knows the generic subject over mine. So yeah, I'm gonna
It's
piss
all
off
good.
everyone.
I love it. All right, so that's going to do it for our show today. So until next time, keep calm. And just remember, if you're going to watch Lynette's Top 10, you're going to need tissues, a commode, and just a blanket.
A kimono.
'cause you're in for the long haul.
You've just been privy to the
You're
mindless
gonna need,
midlife musings
about a
of the
year and a
anime
half
nerd,
of
presented
nonstop
by
anime
Geek
viewing.
Grotto. For show notes and corrections or for general geeky fun, you can visit our website at geek-grotto.com. If you're listening to us on your favorite podcast app, please like, follow, and subscribe.